practitioner and devotee of Brahma Kumaris. We are starting a series of information interviews with intellectual professionals. Let me start this journey with our super intelligent and spiritual guest, Dr. Aparna V.A. Rao. She is an Ayurvedic psychotherapist, a passionate edupreneur and infopreneur, a medical content writer, and has written many beautiful articles. Masters in MBA, Hospital Administration and Management, PG in Advanced Clinical Research and Counselling Psychology. She is experienced in both Ayurvedic and allopathic medical sectors. And a special interest is correlating Bhagavad-Gita and Ayurveda with psychotherapy also. So, Dr. Aparna V.A. Rao, just give us a brief about your professional journey and why did you choose this Ayurvedic psychotherapy as your niche?
Namaste, Yogita ji. Good afternoon. Thanks for calling me for the interview. And greetings and welcome to all our viewers. Yes, so I am an Ayurvedic psychotherapist. And basically, I'm an Ayurvedic doctor who came to Ayurveda not by choice, but by chance. But okay. I always wanted to be an MBBS doctor. But this is the most beautiful decision I've done in my life, I've taken in my life, that I will never regret. So then coming to Ayurvedic psychotherapy, see, Ayurveda says Ayurveda is the science of life. What Ayurvedic essence is swasthasya swasthya rakshanam and aturasya vikara prashamanam. That means to prevent and preserve the health of healthy individuals and to cure the diseases of the patients. So the first intention is the prevention. And Ayurveda, as much as it is for the physical diseases, it is somatic, it is psychological as well. There is a great role of manas, according to our acharyas, in Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is both psychosomatic. So psyche can never be taken off or can never be deprived its location or its chance. So Ayurvedic psychotherapy is, yes, relatively new field. We have psychiatry in Ayurveda, which is called Bhuta Vidya. But what I have chosen is not psychiatry. This is psychotherapy. So what is psychotherapy? We combine Ayurvedic psychology, that is, we call it as Sattvavajaya Chikitsa or Mano Roga Chikitsa or Mano Vikara Chikitsa, because manas is called mind in the Ayurveda. So that, and I combine the Ayurvedic psychotherapy methods to the modern psychotherapy methods. That is, I am an cognitive behavioral therapy coach, a Neurolinguistic Programming coach, a mind mapping expert, and I use all the psychotherapy principles and Ayurvedic principles collectively to treat. So basically, my approach is non-pharmacological approach. There comes in therapy. So 95% of what I do is non-pharmacological. That means only the counseling part, the more of the counseling. I don't agree that we need more of medications. Food is medication. So more we need is talk therapy or talking or resolving it only by the means of counseling. So this is what is my theory. So it is not psychiatry. Psychiatry requires treatment. May it be medical intervention, may it be therapeutic intervention. So psychiatry needs treatment. Medical intervention much. So my field is psychotherapy. I do this because I think nowadays mental health awareness and mental health is not a stigma or taboo anymore. Much people are talking about it. It used to be, Like, people, when you get a stomach ache or a fever, don't hesitate to tell that you have a fever or a stomach ache. But when you have a problem with your mind or something, or mental health, is like, oh, he's a lesser person. No, you're not a lesser person if you have a mental illness. You're As you go to a doctor for your fever or abdominal pain or any of the issues, you can just go to a psychotherapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist respectively for your counseling.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And this field I've chosen because it has more new explorations needed. So I'm working on it, I'm researching on it, and I'm publishing articles every week on it. And basically, with your help and with your support and people like you, we will conduct more of such talks so that people will know more about
Know
it.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Very important. Very important. Thank you so much for this, wonderful explanation. And I just want to know that what is the concept of Ayurvedic psychotherapy, because it's new for everyone, I think. So, what is Ayurvedic psychotherapy actually, so that
Yeah,
we
it
get to know
is.
more about it?
Yeah, Sattvavajaya Chikitsa. See, basically, Ayurvedic psychotherapy, we call it Sattvavajaya Chikitsa. So, what is Sattva Avajaya? Is winning of the mind and mind control, basically. Ahitebhyo arthebhyo nigraha is swasya nigraha. Is that means we have to prevent ourselves and protect ourselves and from the unholy or unwholesome objects or distractions. Like we say, we have so many distractions now. We can say we have mobile distractions. I'm talking about it, but sometimes if I kojao in the mobile, I just get lost into it. Right? We do that
Everyone,
all the time.
everyone
So
doing
yeah,
this.
everybody does
Yeah.
that. So the addictions and the distractions, and winning the mind by by the positivity, by the entrapment of positive entrapment, and that is Sattvavajaya Chikitsa, and that is same to the psychotherapy as well, of the modern psychotherapy. They also believe that change to positivity, change to positive distractions than the negative distractions, and self control is also much talked about in psychotherapy. The interesting part is we don't realize that what the modern psychotherapy is telling now, it has been told in our scriptures and Ayurveda 5,000, 10,000 years ago. So
Yeah.
we don't really realize that we have a treasure, and we don't use that treasure in the optimum levels. So we don't
Exactly.
realize that. So we
Very true.
have to basically, what I feel is we Indians have inferiority complex of
Exactly.
ourselves. Yeah,
Yes.
what is there within us, it is very less, or it is not relevant. We
Yeah.
don't accept it. Even the Westerners accept it. We hesitate to accept it. When I talk about Ayurveda, some people are like, Ayurveda?
Ayurveda.
It's just
Yeah.
like that. It's just like that. What do you know? We don't know about it. So we think that that doesn't exist, or that is not evidence based. It is evidence
Exactly.
based, because many of this acharyas have developed this over years of time, and they've experimented, treated. After that, they've come up with all those books. So it cannot be without evidence. It is as much as evidence, or more than modern. Yeah.
It's needed that we just go through with that, because we
Yes.
are lacking here, no?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
very
think
right.
we
Thank
have
you
to
so much for
overcome
this
that
beautiful
West.
explanation.
Yeah, we have to overcome from that West is the best attitude. So we have some things good from the West as well, but we have more things good from the East as well, from our country.
Yes, very right.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful explanation. Thank you so much for that. Now I'm coming on the first thing, one thing which is, pinching me here, that how did you cultivate interest in Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah, this is the thing that we have to be. I really feel that from young age, only in the children's age, we should cultivate interest in Bhagavad Gita, not because it is a scripture, because it teaches you the lessons to go through your daily life, to succeed in your daily life. See, I started reading Bhagavad Gita very late in my life, because I did not realize. But now from 2 years I have cultivated interest in Bhagavad Gita. Let me tell that I'm 29 and I have developed, only from 2 years I've developed interest in Bhagavad Gita. Because and Bhagavad Gita is, interestingly, how fascinating it is that the modern psychotherapy techniques, the cognitive behavioral therapy, the talk therapies we do, and all that, Krishna has explained to Arjuna in that way, so that it matches. If we read Bhagavad Gita once in a while, for every problem there is a solution over there. And even the
Exactly.
psychotherapy, I'm just giving, every 1 2 or 3 days, I'm just putting out a shloka and giving the meaning. So Arjuna, for Krishna, takes out all the cognitive distortions that Arjuna had while he had to face the war. He was very confused because they were his family members. Even though it was a war, it was his family, and he was confused which stand to take. His gurus were there, and he the way Krishna explains and moves forward, the 18 chapters and the 700 shlokas are a treasure. It is more than a Kohinoor treasure for India, than the Kohinoor itself. Much more.
Exactly. Very true.
So that's the reason I developed, and I started, linking. I have written 2 articles linking, psychodynamic psychotherapy, how psychodynamic psychotherapy is relevant to the Bhagavad Gita, to Krishna's lessons to Arjuna of that time, and how cognitive behavioral therapy, even that, which includes cognition, was also told in that era. So Bhagavad Gita, starting to read Bhagavad Gita was a good decision that I made, but it was a great decision that I made. And analyzing it, researching on it, that's, I feel blessed to have done that.
Right, right. So I just feel that divine, spirit here, and that divine vibes, that I'm just facing a divine vibe
Yeah, I've
here.
become more positive, to say, I've
More
become
positive.
more positive, yeah, than before, than 2 years.
Right. So, what exactly is emotional metamorphosis, Dr. Aparna Vera? That it sounds quite interesting and new for everyone, I think. That what is the emotional metamorphosis? Because we are just see failure in our lives just because of the emotions. So, please elaborate this.
Yeah, emotional metamorphosis is not an actual word. This word is, came up with this word. So what is emotional metamorphosis? Let us come to metamorphosis. The metamorphosis meaning itself means transformation. The best example of metamorphosis where I came from is a butterfly. The butterfly stage: first egg, larva, pupa, then
Pupa.
butterfly. In
Yeah.
the